Hello, in this video I'm going to introduce you another type of question that they require you to find the equation of parabola. They're giving you the vertex, the information about the parabola, and they are asking you to finding the equation of the parabola. So very simple. So if you see how I'm doing this question, determine the equation with vertex and focus is given. Okay, the best way for me I will be sketching. Okay, sketching or just roughly sketching. Okay, this the parabola. So we know that vertex, right? You have the knowledge already in the previous video. You know that 2 1, right? 2 1. So then this will be your vertex, right? But you don't know is it open to the right, open to the left, open to the open upwards, open downwards. You don't know, right? So luckily they have given you the focus, right? Focus is 6 1. Okay, where is 6 1? 3 4 5 6 6 1, right? 6 1. So this is a focus. Then you know that if the vertex is here and the focus is here, definitely the graph will not going upwards. If you're going upwards, where is the focus, right? If you're going to the left, where is the focus? Going to the down, where is the focus? So of course it must going to the right, right? Because the focus must inside the vertex. They were parabola passing through the vertex, and the focus must inside the parabola. So you know that the first information that from these two, you know that it will be open to the right. So now you have sure this is belong to this type of parabola, type B. So which is 4p x minus h. Okay, the first thing that you decide. Why not x minus h square? Why not x minus h square? That one is belong to open up and open down, right? So now it's open to the right. So now you have know that this type. Okay, the first thing that you know. So later, what you know? You know the vertex, right? You know that there's a vertex here. So then you know that the vertex will be 2 1, which is your h and k. This is your h and k. So, and you can put into the equation y minus k square equals to 4p x minus h. So what is your h? If you see positive 2, you just change it become negative 2. Be careful what you're putting. Don't put it here because now this is the x value, so we put with the x. So x minus 2 and 1, right? Negative k, negative 1. So you have the equation, but it's incomplete, right? It's incomplete. We still need to know the value of p, right? The value of p. So the next thing is find the value of p. Very simple. As you know that the p is the distance between the vertex and the focus, right? In the previous video I have teach you. So the distance between focus and vertex, or it can also be the distance between the vertex and the directrix, but this question is involving focus and vertex, right? So the distance between these two, how to find the distance? You see 2, this is 6, so this is 6 minus 2, right? Which will give you 4. Means that the value of p, you should write that it will be 6 minus 2, 6 minus 2, which give you 4, right? Which give you 4, and it's open to the right, so it will be positive, right? This will be positive. So okay, I will take y minus 1 square. P is 4. 4 times 4, 16. So it will be x minus 2. And this will be the equation for this parabola with the given information here. So if the question asking you to sketch the parabola, this will be the parabola. And if the question asking you for directrix, where is the directrix? This is 4, right? From here to here is 4. 2 to 6 is 4 units. So you go backward 6. So 2, negative 1, negative 2 will be your directrix, right? So it means that x equals to negative 2 will be your directrix for this parabola. So you can gain a lot of information just by looking at focus and vertex. Alright, okay, let's go for the next example. Alright, okay. The same question, okay, just changing the vertex and focus. Okay, let's look at this again so that you have more chance of understanding, right? So I always tell my student that if you want to better understanding, it's better always have a diagram, right, for this chapter. Okay, you have vertex, right? Vertex is negative 1, 3. So where is negative 1? Negative 1, 3. Just negative 1, 3 vertex, right? So vertex can't tell you the graph is open right, open left, or open up, down, but the focus with the vertex can. So the focus is negative 1, 4, right? Negative 1, 4. Yeah, it's above, right? Means that it's above the vertex. So then you know that the graph should be open upwards, right? Because the focus must be inside the parabola, as the parabola is always passing through the vertex. So from here, you can know, the first thing that you can know will be your types of equation. Definitely will be x minus h squared equals to 4p y minus k. Right? Y always with k, x always with h. How I know? Because it's open upwards. Or if you open downwards, it also belong to this one, right? So, okay. Then the first thing here is, I already know the vertex, right? The vertex is negative 1, 3, right? Negative 1, 3. So, negative 1, 3. So, very easy. This is referred to x. This is referred to y. So, x minus h. So, I don't care what is this. X, as long as I see negative 1, this will be positive 1. Okay? 4p. As long as I see positive 3, this will be negative 3. Means that easier, right, for you to think. So x plus 1 squared, if you take, get the vertex from here also, positive 1, negative 1, negative 3, positive 3, right? So how to find the value of p here? Very simple. Okay, look at this. This is open upwards, right? Definitely the p is positive, right? The value of p is positive. So what's the distance here? The distance here is 4 minus 3, right? It's 4 minus, I take the 4 minus the 3. So which is 1, right? Which give you 1. So means that it will become x plus 1 squared equals to 4 times 1. 4 times 1 is 4. Y minus 3. So this will be the equation for this parabola. Very easy, right? Just with vertex and focus, you can find the equation of a parabola. And you can also find the equation of the directrix. So because this is 1 unit, so 1 unit from the vertex, so 3 will become 2, right? So means that y equals to 2 will become your directrix. Many you can get just by looking at the vertex and focus, you can get the equation, you can get the directrix of the parabola. Okay, let's go for the next example. Right? Okay, more examples. So sketching the, okay, roughly sketching. So 4, 9 and 4, 5. So means that so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 9, right? 4, 9 will be your vertex, right? Will be your vertex. So and 4 and 4, 5, right? 5. So roughly here 5. So we have 4, 5. The focus, right? The focus have to inside the parabola. This is our vertex, right? It's not going to open upwards, right? There is no focus there. Not going to open right, no focus there. Left, no. It will be open downwards, right? It will open downwards. So if open downwards, then it's either open up or open down. The types of equation will be x minus h squared 4p y minus with k, right? So okay, then we have vertex. We have vertex, your hk. If positive 4, we will put this to be negative 4, right? We will put this to be negative 4, right? So we are putting this to be negative 4 square equals to 4p y minus with k. So negative 9, right? Negative 9. So okay, later on we have to find the value of p. So very simple. The p is the distance. So distance from vertex to the focus, right? So what is the distance here? You can see 9 minus 5, which is 4, right? 9 minus 5, which is 4. But you have to remember, this is open downwards, right? Open downwards. So the value of p will be negative 4, even though here is 4. So the distance is 4. So, but this is open downwards, we will put the p as negative 4. So then we substitute into the equation here. X minus 4 squared. So you are getting negative 4 times 4, negative 16 y minus 9. So this will be the equation for this parabola. So if this is 5, this is 4 units, right? If this is 4 units, of course the directrix will be 4 units above the vertex. So we should take the 9 plus with 4, right? 9 plus with 4, you were reaching 14, right? Somewhere around here. So it means that the directrix, you can know the directrix with y equals to 13, right? 9 plus 4. So very easy. So let's go for one more example, okay? Will be slightly different from these 3 examples. Alright, this will be the last example in this video. Determine the equation of the parabola with the focus and a given directrix. So same thing also, you will need a sketching to helping you, right? So let's say you have x, y axis. But you must know what is directrix, what is focus, right? So focus is negative 5, 2, right? It's negative 5, 2. Where is negative 5, 2? Negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5, 2, right? So this is your focus. So this is your focus. And directrix is x equals to negative 1, right? X equals to negative 1. So means that the directrix is here. The directrix is here. So this is your directrix. So if you are very familiar with parabola, you will know where's the parabola go, right? So if this is a vertical directrix, the parabola definitely is not open up or open down, right? As you recognize the shape of the parabola, if it is open up or open down, right? Open up or open down, the parabola will have a horizontal directrix, right? Focus, directrix. But if the parabola is open to the right or open to the left, they have vertical directrix, right? Focus, vertex, directrix. So clearly that this is a type of parabola is either open to the right or open to the left, right? Because you see that this is the directrix here, right? This is the directrix here. So with this information, with this given information and this directrix, a vertical directrix, so which is x equals to negative 1, because we know that x equals to negative 1 is vertical, right? So very sure that this is either open to the right or open to the left. So what is the equation suitable for this? It will be y minus k square equals to 4p x minus h. Do you know why? Because for this equation, standard equation, that y square is always either open right or open left. So, but okay, now you have select the correct formula, right? Let's look at how to find the equation. So let's look at what's the vertex. We're not sure what's the vertex, but we know that this graph is either open to the right or open to the left. But try to think, is it possible for it to be open to the left or to the right? As the parabola, like this is your focus, right? If this is your focus, the vertex is either here or here, right? But you know that the vertex will not be here, right? Because why? If the vertex is here, you try to imagine if the vertex is here and the focus is here. This is your vertex, this is your vertex, and this is your focus, and this is your directrix. Is it possible for the parabola to cut through the directrix? No, right? The directrix have to be here, right? The directrix have to be here. So if the directrix is here, then it is possible for the parabola to go into the right, right? So means this is impossible for the vertex to be here. So the vertex will be somewhere here, right? So means that if you know the shape of the parabola, if there is a directrix here, if there is a focus here, the vertex will definitely here, right? Because vertex is the midpoint. Is the equidistant from focus to vertex will have the same distance from the vertex to the directrix, right? So then you know that the parabola will definitely open to the left. Why? The focus, and this is the directrix. So the vertex will always is in the middle of focus and directrix. This is a very important information. So it means that we have to find the midpoint between focus and the directrix. The directrix here is x equals to negative 1. Means that the midpoint between negative 5 and negative 1, right? So means that the directrix, the x value of the vertex, right? The vertex. So the vertex here will definitely be the vertex here. So the x value for the vertex will be in between -5 and -1. So means that it's a midpoint, -5 plus with -1 over with 2, right? So it's a midpoint between these two, okay? So now, of course, it will be on the same axis, right? As the axis of parabola will be passing through the vertex, right? Passing through the focus as well. So it's in between these two, right? Directrix and the focus. So the midpoint will be -5 plus with -1 over 2, you are getting -3, right? In between this, in between -1 and -5, the midpoint will be -3. Definitely here will be your vertex, the location of the vertex. And of course, the value of y have to be 2, right? Because they are on the same axis, right? Same axis. So now you're very sure that the parabola will be around here, right? It will be around here. So the most important thing is you know the vertex. Alright, so the vertex will be -3, 2. Okay, so this will be the first information I get. Alright, with the vertex that I know, this will be your h and your k, right? So very simple, y square equals to 4px. Let's look at the x value here. X value -3, right? -3. So the x here will be have +3. And if you look at the y value is +2, here will be have -2. Done, right? You have vertex already. So how to find the value of p? Very simple, because you understand the diagram, right? So the diagram, the distance between the focus and the vertex, and the distance between the vertex and the directrix, right? So the distance will be 2, right? -3 to -5 will be 2, and -3 to 0 also will be 2. So means the value of p is 2, but positive or negative? Very simple. Open to the left will be negative, right? -2. So then you substitute inside here, you will have y minus 2 square equals to 4 times with -2. You will have -8x plus 3. And complete, you have construct your equation of parabola. Alright, I hope you understand. Try to sit down and try to think, okay? The diagram will help you in understand. Alright, so see you for more example in the next video.